Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing today? Hey, Farmer Karen, welcome along. Dragon Fury 44, welcome along. Devil's Man 66, welcome along. So we're doing something a little bit different today. I'll snooze the advert. So I have a brand new series starting on Oakbridge in the next few days. I want to set up the map a little bit better, though, because right now Oakbridge is a little bit devoid of productions and things, so I want to try and get some of my own in there. I want to try and alter the map a little bit to my to my liking and sort of work things a little bit better. So we're going to be doing that today. We're going to try and set things up. We're going to try and turn the dairy from a sell point into a production. We're going to try and do the same with the spinnery. We're going to try and sort both of those out. We're going to see really what we can do in the way of creating some more production facilities and things in the map, and maybe placing some extra placeables in. I think I'd like to put a sugar mill in there as well. I think sugar beet would be a good thing to have, and doing sugar mill would be good. So yeah, we're gonna be trying to alter things and see how we do. So it's gonna be fun because some of this is stuff I've never done before, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, hopefully we'll be in a position at the end of this where we'll be all set up and I can get recording the first episode of Oakbridge tomorrow. So yes, this is going to be good. Okay, first things first, I need to make sure I have the latest version of Giants Editor. So we'll switch over to this screen here. We don't want the wheel cams on today because we're not going to be using those. So we'll turn those off. Yeah, you can see what I searched for recently. Let's see. We want Giants Editor. So if you are trying to download Giants Editor, you can download it from here. This is the GDN or Giants Developer Network. The latest version of Giants Editor is always available from him. Download addable. I have downloaded addable triggers. Yeah, I do have that, and we will have a look at that mod crofter because I think that is going to be very useful. If I can get that mod to work, because I've had some problems with it, then we'll see. But I want to remove the existing sell points first. We need to remove those and then see what we can do about that. Right. So Giants Editor 10, we are going to want, and I want to put this in my downloads folder. Should have done this before I started, in fact. I don't know what's in my downloads folder, so I'm, yeah. Do I have Giants Editor in there? Oh no, I know where I want to put this. I want to put this in my games. FS25, install this. There we go. Then I can set this up. Hey, Singularity DJ. And you know what? We might be able to do this without going into Giants Editor. I think we'll start by doing this without going into Giants Editor. Because if we look in the map folder here, then I should be able to look at the placeables here. No, where is it? I might be able to just set up a save game and fiddle with that. That might work better, actually, for us. Because yeah, it's not here. So let's try that first. Let's see how much of this we can actually do without having to touch Giants Editor. So we got Oakbridge selected. Let's start up FS25 because there are certain things that are placed. So sell points are placeables in the game. So we could just delete those out and replace them with the addable triggers. So we'll add the addable triggers in. We'll remove the other bits. And I don't know if I can own that section of the map, but we'll see what we can do. It would be nice if I can own the sell points on here. I don't know if I can. So let's see what we can and can't do at the moment. Hey, Singularity DJ, welcome along. So we'll start in an empty slot. We're going to... This is we want to put as much money as possible. Yeah, none of the rest of this matters. In fact, I don't want the start farm because this is the setup. Yeah, deleting trigger. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah. Right, take those out. Right, actually no. What I want to do is we want to get the addable triggers mod first. So downloadable content. We want placeables, which are down the bottom. Yeah, productions. I think production sites. Production. Nope, not that one. Yeah, if I could do this by placing stuff in here, this is going to save us a lot of time. So, where are we? I hate that this is not an easy to find mod. Let's search for add for additional currencies, addable triggers. There we go. That's what we want. So this is the mod we want. Okay. Hey Kevin, how did my job trial go? I got the job. I start a week on Monday, which means that I won't be doing any, which means my daytime streams are actually going to end at the end of next week. Unfortunately, but I'm back in full-time employment, which is awesome and is going to make things much better. Hey Picto fan, welcome along. Yeah, deleting triggers and things can be a pain in the butt. There is a way to do it in the map setup, but we're not going to do it in the map setup. Unless I have to. If I really have to, then I will, but otherwise we're going to try and set this up without having to edit the map, because editing maps in GE is a pain in the butt. And Farm Sim has long since moved beyond that. 2 goes in the pool and you hit twice. Nice, Singularity DJ. Right, we're here. So we'll turn, that's fine. We'll turn this idiot. I loaded the wrong map. That's not Oakbridge. Right. Career. There. That's Oakbridge. No. Right. And we'll start with 1 million, but I'm going to add more because this is setting stuff up. This might be the better way to do it, because if I can do a whole load of placeable stuff and things with this, I need to work out what the I need the ground texture stuff. Must be a there must be. Yeah, there is. I can basically own all land on the map. I'm immediately going to go and do that, Crofter. I don't know though if you can own the bits that we want to own, and that might be the trouble. That was a very USA looking Oakbridge. Hey Sneethy, welcome along. Right. Here we go. Yeah, there we are. Right. All is the command I want. Farmland by all. There we go. That's the command we want. So now I should own everything on the map, which I do. Yeah, you see, I can own there. I can own there. I can't own there. And this is where we need to make changes. Visit. So we have down here. This here is the milk shop. So this is the dairy. So we need to remove this sell point. And over here is the wool shop that has no sell point. This here. Yeah, that there is all sphere bales. That's the dairy, and that's the all sphere stores. And that's why does the wool point here, the wool shop, have no sell points associated with it? Is this is the dairy here, and this is all sphere stores. Yeah, we're gonna rebuild this whole area down here. What I want to do, I want to remove that sell point. I want to remove the bale, or we'll move the bale sell point. And I think down here, this building here that's nondescript, we can make this a warehouse, possibly. I think down here. So let's see if we can actually place anything. We might need to get a place anywhere mod, possibly. See, I don't know where these placeable triggers are, because they're not in here. There's no place. Does anybody know where these placeable triggers are? Got to be a different command. Yeah. Oh, I can. I can place stuff in here. Interestingly, so I do own all the farmlands. So that's good. Yeah, addable triggers mod. I don't know where the addable triggers are. Others. This was my trouble with the addable triggers last time, is I couldn't find them. I don't know where it adds these triggers. Because it doesn't add them as factories. Yeah, that's addable triggers. Try tools. Sculpting, painting. That's tools, isn't it? Trees. Hey, Cher, welcome along. Silos, sell points. So looking in selling points, there's an addable triggers mod in there, but there's no others. Greenhouses, there's nothing. Cultivation, there's nothing. Generators, there's nothing. Sheds, there's nothing. Silos. Multi-fruit silo, great sense. So there's some in there. Silo extensions, constructibles. Oh, hang on. Constructibles. Liquid storage, addable triggers mod. Vehicle workshop. Constructibles. No. Because I would have thought they would have been under... Hang on, I'm going to have a look at the addable triggers mod on the mod hub, because I'm not 100%. I thought it added all the triggers. Maybe it doesn't. Right, addable triggers mod. Productions: bakery, carpentry, cereal factory, dairy, grain mill, oil plant, grape processing factory, spinnery, sugar mill, and tailor shop. So it should be here. Try animal sell points. No. Let's have a look at this mod then. Right, we are in addable triggers mod. Farmhouse, farm grain silo, farm hayloft, farm liquid storage, farm multi-fruit silo, farm object storage, farm workshop. Mod description. Problem, you know, empty, non-acceptable birds. Yeah. Same as those. The following triggers are included: farm, hayloft, object storage, workshop, farmhouse, silent productions, bakery. They are not. Okay, let's have a look at these XMLs then. Farmhouse, I3D, yeah. Grain silo, I3D, yes. Hayloft. Liquid storage. Multi-fruit silo. I don't think this includes what the mod said it includes. I see the decorations, but what I'm saying is there's nothing in here. What am I doing, Dynamic Gamer? I'm setting up Oakbridge for my new Let's Play series. Farm workshop, farm object storage, multi-fruit silo, liquid silo, hayloft, grain silo. There is literally, what I'm looking for is in the addable triggers mod, I'm looking for the things that the addable triggers mod says it has. So the addable triggers mod says it has a hayloft, object storage, workshop, farmhouse, silo. I can find all of those. And I can find the selling station. There are none of these productions appear to be included in the mod. at all. All the items I can find in here, I can find them. Well, but there's no, so there's no placeable, is there a lure for, so that's the farmhouse. Is there a lure anywhere here? There's not even a lure file. Store items, here we go. Farmhouse, hayloft, liquid storage, object storage, grain silo, multi-fruit silo, farm workshop, selling station. Yeah, there literally is not. I don't expect a mod to actually do what I said. No, there's no place. That is supremely annoying. Supremely annoying. Yeah. It's just a base game trigger, and the trigger does not seem to be here. Yeah, this whole production stuff, it says it includes. So that whole section there, it says it includes. It does not include at all. Wow, that mod is... That mod is so misleading. Hey, Shadow Fox. You go away. All triggers color. Maintenance stopper. I mean, the description even tells you how much productions cost and everything. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Wow. We might have to actually go edit stuff. Fantastic. Has it got an XML? It doesn't have an XML. So we've got the farmhouse. We've got the farmhouse stuff. We've got the grain silo stuff. We've got the hayloft stuff. We've got the liquid storage stuff. We've got the multi-fruit silo stuff. We've got the farm object storage stuff. We've got the farm workshop stuff. We've got the icon for it. We've got the mod description, and we've got the selling station stuff. Thank you, gamers. This mod, what rating does this mod have? Because it shouldn't have 4. How does this have 4.2 stars when over half the mod is missing? I don't often like to be negative about the mod, but this is ridiculous. Dakumi was here. Do I stream on Twitch? Yes, I am currently streaming on Twitch, in fact. Yeah, a mod that says it does a thing doesn't do half the thing it says it does. Paul Sinclair. So why did Giants pass it if it doesn't do what it says? Because Giants test for whether a mod will break the game. Basically, that's what Giants are testing for. Giants are testing for, are there any errors? Does it break the game? They don't test, does a mod do everything it says it does? Because you can see what happened. Awesome, Dakumi. Yeah, They test, is a mod game breaking? They don't test if the mod works itself. They check, does the mod break the game? The people who are supposed to test the mod before release are the people who create the mod. I know I pay VR right now. Nice, gamers. I'm amazed that the mod creator wrote this description and wrote this description in here with a straight face. Yeah, there's an FSVR. I mean, literally the only... Sorry, I'm ranting now because this really peeves me. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to be able to use the addable triggers mod, and it looks like we are going to have to go and edit the map and put the triggers in ourselves. That shouldn't be too horrible. I think actually the demolition mode B. I can't demolish that. So if we want to move these around, I'm going to have to move them by what's that area there? That's oh, that's farmers market. That's the sell point for the farmers market there. Right. Okay. Cheers, Paul. I would croft it, but none of the code tells me that it's there. Yeah, decorations, others. Yeah, there's nothing in other decorations for them. They are literally just not there. And there's nothing in the mod that... Yeah, there's no store icon for the productions. There's nothing in there. They're not in here as items either. This is the thing. I know my way around a mod. There is literally nothing. Literally nothing in this mod. Store items, farmhouse, liquid storage, hayloft, object storage, selling station, and workshop. Textures, hay storage, liquid storage, selling station, normal, specular. No. Yeah, there's literally nothing. There is literally nothing. I'm guessing most people who download it don't download it for productions, Shadow Fox. Is all I can see. But yeah, that mod is missing most of its functionality. Ooh. I think I know what's happened, chat. I think I know what's happened. Oh, that's so stupid. It's an FS22 mod that's been converted to FS25. and hasn't been has forgotten all of the new stuff to it. Right, I've got an idea then. An 80 in the pool. Do we have somebody who can give some points in the pool, please, for Steam Fan? Desktop. Right, let's save that to the desktop then. And we will get out of this. No, I don't want to save it. Yeah, stop it. Just provide. Oh dear. Right, we don't need this open at the moment. Am I actually going to have to update the addable triggers? Extract all. Right. Might be GE time, might be a quick fix. So here it is. So what productions have we got? Yeah, bakery. I don't know which thing FS22 is on. Right. So yeah, here they are. I wonder how different these all are. FSVR is not free, gamers, no. Oh, God. No, I don't want to oh, God. Right, there we go. Can't remember how to navigate round this program. Okay. Giants editor is a pain in the butt. Yeah, so these are the missing files. Right. Time for some fun. Chat, time for some fun. Okay, I have an idea. Let's grab the missing stuff. So we've got bakery, carpenter, cereal factory, dairy, grain mill, oil plant, raisin factory, spinnery, sugar mill, tailor shop. Mr. CP is during his mod reviews found some mods that had a description that didn't coincide with what was shown in the mod, i.e. presence and function mod didn't have what was shown. Yeah. Right, so we need, that's FS22 addable triggers. I need to add these. So let's extract this into here. And we will copy all of these and paste them all in there. Then I need to get into the mod description. Mod desk, here we are. Yeah. Okay. Open that with Studio Code. Open that with Studio Code. Later, gamers. Sorry, I'm concentrating on stuff here. Just edit the map with GE. Try not to delete stuff rather than move it about. So, yeah. Hell with this. Yeah. What I do need to look at, I need to let's get GE installed. Right. Giants editor. What version is this? Don't know what version of Giants editor I'm running. That's 9. I need 10. I have 10. Yeah, I need 10.03. Right. Accept. So anybody wondering where you agree to the TOS to not put mods behind a firewall, here you go. Giants editor 10. Let's do the general content. Use it. You create this legal terms, transfer, additional transferring. In here somewhere. Okay. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Yeah, there's a whole... It's in here somewhere. It is in here. Yeah, it is in there. I'd need to go through it a bit more with a fine-tooth comb, but... Next. Yeah, you should always read that. Thank you very much for resubscribing. You are awesome. I'm sorry the alerts aren't working at the moment. There are problems with them. But thank you without. You are awesome. Right. So we are going to then open the map. This might take a minute. If this doesn't work, I have a different solution to this. It's a solution I won't do because it takes some of the character out of the map. Okay, Paul. I'm really annoyed about that. Placeable triggers. Hello, where are we? We are up at the top. Oh, wow. Yeah, you see, okay, that's interesting. Right, so the actual sell points. Oh, that's very interesting. The actual sell points themselves are placeables anyway. Why are these not productions? I'll say it again. Why are these not productions? That's nuts. I'll show you this. So what I've just discovered is when we were in the game, the dairy sell point there appeared on the ground and the sell point here appeared on the ground. They are placeables. They're in here as placeables. They're the dairy placeable. Which I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Right, so we would need to. I've got an idea. I don't want to edit the map. Do I? I don't think. Let's close this. No, I don't want to save it. Let's open the dairy placeable. Right. You know what I need to do? Yeah, I think I'm on the right track with altering addable triggers. So I think we don't want to build this into Oakbridge. I think I can delete stuff out and then I can rework stuff. So what I'm gonna do is we're going to make a new version of the addable triggers mod with all of these extra ones in. If I look at, so what I want to do is download a bakery mod. No, dairy. Let's find a dairy mod. Here we go. Right, I'm going to download this mod here, the multi-dairy mod. Great little mod, absolutely wonderful. We can strip the triggers out of this, make a new version of this, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Right, so download this to the desktop. And then we could put this into, so yeah, I'm not going to do addable triggers. I'm going to go and get the triggers that I want, and we'll do it that way. We just got to find the right mods to get these from. So desktop, save. Extract all. Yes. Right. So i3ds. Oh wow, this has a whole load of nice new stuff in it. So multi-dairy production open. Because what I don't need is I don't need the building. Is the interesting bit. I don't need the shack. In fact, I wonder. Oh, I've got an idea. No, I don't need this shack. But I think everything is inside it. Yeah. This is gonna just cause no, I need a no, this is the wrong mod. I need a simpler dairy than that, because that is, I need one with just points outside that is a standard dairy. Something really simple. So you search for dairy and this thing comes up. I'm going around in circles because I'm getting myself confused. I'm not making it look easy. I'm making it look very, very difficult at the moment because I'm fumbling around like a madman. Mod description. Okay. Let's open up the mod description as well for the FS22 addable triggers. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. I am making this look extraordinarily difficult at the moment. I am not making this look easy. If anybody wants to know why I got really, really annoyed, it's because which mod desk is that? That's the 22. Don't want the 20. Right. So this is the 22. Yeah, he's basically has absolutely just copied across the description from the 22 addable triggers verbatim, but taken all the productions out. So all of these productions here and the generic selling station have been removed. So I'm adding back in the productions. So production, bakery, carpentry, cereal factory, dairy, grain mill, oil plant, raisin factory, spinnery, sugar mill, and tailor shop. I'm adding back in. So yeah. Now, what I need to make sure is that I have the store icons for those productions. Oil plant, raisin factories, sugar mill, tailor shop, bakery, carpentry, cereal factory, dairy. grain mill. Copy those to store. Textures. Right. Bakery, cereal factory, dairy, grain mill, grape processing unit, oil mill, sawmill, spinnery, sugar mill. It's all gobbledygook. Right, okay. So what I then want to check is the description. So what I want to go and get a mod, a simple bakery mod for, is because okay, Black Panther modding. No, I just need a simple bakery. Yeah, here we go. Production points pack. We will download this and have a look at this because this basically has all the information in it I need. So we'll download this. We'll put this on the desktop as well. So when you're modding, or when you're looking at mods and learning how to mod, absolutely this is the way to go and do it. Go and look at what other mods do. So in here, they've got the productions. So we've got a bakery here. It's got the bakery XML in it. So I look at the properties of that. No, I don't look at the properties of that. I open this up. No, we want to make it easier. We unzip this. And then I can open it in whatever program I want to. Right, and then we look in here and we look at the EU bakery and we open this up in Visual Studio Code. That is the 25. Yes. Put this over here. So then what I want to do is open up in my in my 25. I want to open up the bakery production bakery XML. Open that on that side and we can have a look. So version number, production point, store data. We want to look so this is the one on the closest to me. That is an FS22 file. We want to look at the difference between an FS22 file and an FS25 file, which is why I've got these two open. So I can see here that everything is the same. We're good. We've got category, species placeable, brand, none, rotation. Right. I might be better off actually using WinMerge. Because this allows me to compare things much easily. Right, and then we want this. Right. And then we can more easily see the differences here. Fantastic program. Right. So yes. Prototyping bakery, production point, bakery price, 50 daily. Yeah. So I'm gonna add the daily upkeep in. But set that to 0. Production points, yes. Memory usage. Yeah. Bought with farmland, true. Yeah, so that's a new item. Okay. Yeah. Right, leveling areas. Right, so you could. So here's something. Didn't close out board with. Didn't I? It's no. Oh no, I didn't close it out. Thank you. Right. So now here's why we do this comparison, and this is where I want to explain why we do this comparison. Can you see here where it says level areas? So in Farming Simulator 25. When you put out level areas, it's called start node leveling area start. And here it's called start node level area start. So it's a tiny tweak that Giants have made between the programs. But it's enough to cause a problem, and it's the and indoor areas the same. We've got a tiny tweak between the two, which is mad. So this should be, yeah, and this is level area 1 start. Oh, hang on, no, this actually is a difference between the mods. Sorry, my bad. This is a difference between the mods. This is the node names in the mods. So yeah, I don't want to touch those. That would have broken a whole load of stuff. AI tip areas. Interesting. So this is new. What else have we got? We've got triggers. Lights we don't have. Production point. Yeah, this all looks actually pretty similar. Yeah, here's the names that I was getting this. So I think the only bit that I can see, aha, here we go. So AI areas. So I need to add the new AI bit in. So we need that copied across. And I need to get the tip. So we have tip occlusion area start and tip occlusion area 1 start and tip occlusion area 2 start. So that is what my AI nodes want. Okay. So it may be that to make these work, I just need to do those couple of changes. I think we're good otherwise. Right, yeah. So that's the bakery done. Check that that's the right one. Yes. So check we got the new AI block in there. Yes, we have. Cool. Perfect. Want to fix the realistic weather mod while you're in the mods hacking? Oh God, I might. I would not touch those new stuff. What the AI thing? So we need to put that in after the hotspots on either of these. So production point carpenter, bring that in. Hang on, which production point am I looking at there? That's the wrong one. That has it. Wow, okay. These should just work. This should just work. Why is this not included? Okay, let's test this then. Delete that. Don't need that. This should just work. Oh, famous last words if I ever said them. Well, yeah, I know it won't work, Death's Pledge. I am fully aware this is not going to work. Right, 7. Right, let's get it up. Let's see what the problem are. Back Dom pack off. If this works, I am going to be even more peeved off that this addable triggers mod is incomplete. Because that just means files are missing and have been deleted. We're waiting to see if any red stuff comes up. They look for an i3D. They look for both. Death's Pledge. They look for both. Right, so build mode, production. Oh, no. Why do I have a tractor? I went no start farm, didn't I? Time for a test, chat. Time for a test. Oh, wow. What the hell? Okay, good news is okay. That's fine. That's fine. I can fix that. I know what that is. And we're gonna have some pretty awful FPS until I fix that. Yeah, I know exactly what's missing. But our FPS is going to be horrible until I fix that, I think. I just want to see if the actual unload trigger works. Actually, I'm going to fix this now because that's unplayable. This is pretty, but as I said, it's missing a load of stuff. It's missing a load of production points. Right, okay. We have to quit the game because what's missing is there's a markers. What was in the log file? What was in the log file? Data shared marker icons XML was not found. That's something else. Okay, so that's a base game. That's a base game reference. Right. So as that's a base game reference, I need to look at this i3D. Just see if this has, yeah, so it's these. What did these reference? This is where this gets a little bit more involved. Addable triggers. So we are doing the dairy. Action dairy. There we go. So it's these. Refer to yeah, that's how you move around with this. Yeah. Yeah, those don't exist. So I need to find out. That folder there. What are the warning stripes? So, are there any warning stripes in here anymore? I'm guessing not. No. So, where is the texture for the other one. Where is this texture coming from? Need to look at the texture. Trigger markers and icons. Is it? What I want to see is, I know that I can see the texture here. Oh, wow, there we go. No, that's the... Yeah, I'm looking for the material section. I can't find it. View. Shaded show. Oh, here we go. No. Window. Here we go. Material editing. That's what I want. Right. Here we go. Here it is. That's what I want. So now I go into here and window, material editing. That. Pond? Pond? Right, it is the albedo map, and yeah, okay. That one there. Okay. And the normal map. That. Okay. Morning tight. Okay. Okay. No. Right, we found it now. We found it now. So the normal. Okay. Okay. Our beer map should be warning stripes, specular. Okay. And then the final one. Diffuse should be the first one, specular second, normal third. Okay. So this should be diffuse map. Okay. And this should be the specular map. Open. Okay. And that should be right. So use. Okay. Specular. Okay. Yeah. And normal. There we go. Right, so I'm going to make a slight... Now I'm just going to really confuse things. Pallet spawner. And that. So there. That. Production. No. And selling station. There. Lights, collisions, info trigger, tip oculus. Yeah, yeah. Level areas. Level area start. That to there and here. Level. Why is that all the way back there? Indoor areas is there. Pest areas is there. Am I working on the dairy? I am working on the dairy. Right. Okay. And clear area start. Oops. Right. You're playing with materials after you heard about the conversion issues. Yeah, but I'm taking FS25 materials, Crofter. That's why I'm copying them from FS25. Right. And I'm using FS25's. Yes, Grey Wiz. I'm going to have to update every one that I want to use, which is going to take me some time. But yeah, save that. Right. So we will close that. Let's see if this has worked. And Maestro John, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. You are awesome. Bloodwolf Wet NL, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1. You are awesome. Thank you to both of you. Yeah, I'm using FS25 materials, so I should be absolutely fine. I'm not trying to convert FS22 materials to FS25. I'm using FS25 materials on this. So that should get around the problem. Did my game not save? My game didn't save. Great. No start farm. 1 million. Oak Bridge. Continue. Start. What am I doing, Mr. Mike Gaming? I'm trying to set up my Oak Bridge save, which, as always, with all of this kind of stuff, takes way longer than you ever expect it to. And it's always massively annoying. But what I should be able to do, Grey Wiz, is I can do a find and replace on the others. So we're going to do something really cool in a minute. We're going to open an i3D. Because i3D is just a text file, we're going to open that and we're going to do a find and replace. Because of what we have. So it should be, once we get the dairy working, the rest of it should be really quick and really easy. Any errors in our loading up? Nope, all seems good. Right, so purchase me a tractor. I'm going with the Deutz because it's a great little tractor. Buy that. Oh, wow. Still only getting 12 FPS. There we go, GE. So actually, our issue with the frame rate was nothing to do with the dairy. Everything to do with I still had GE open. Right. Animals, barrels. There we go. Buy this. Okay. Okay. And then we want to buy all farmlands. Oh, look. You start a game without the main farm and you still have a tractor. Right. Would buying all the farmlands do that? No. If fixing the addable triggers is this easy, I am really miffed as to why they're not in the addable triggers mod. Kakik? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. That was 44 minutes ago. I might move the farmhouse trigger as well. I'm guessing there's gravel under all these roads. I know people on Xbox have said that they've said the roads disappear and it's all gravel underneath. I'm getting the gravel sound effects on the main road. Why? I think it's because it's all gravel under the main roads. Can you hear that? You can't hear it in the tractor, but oh God. Yeah. And the roads just make gravel textures everywhere. Why do that? Did nobody test this map? Right, let's see if we can place this trigger. Productions, dairy. Dairy. Oh, I do need to widen it a little further. I would like to put these in front of the doors. But okay, so there are still some issues. we can have a look at that in a minute. Let's see if this actually works. Scruff did. Oh, what? Scruff changed it? Oh, yeah, I know Scruff checked it. I know Scruff did some testing. But, I mean, were there not any dedicated testers? Because it's all good getting a content creator to test it, but... Yeah, there we go. We can output milk. Hell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that. I mean, it's working, and I can do this. I absolutely can do what I want to do. I've not done anything wrong. I'm just... I'm not feeling overly positive, I think is what this boils down to. Also, this won't do goat stuff. We're gonna have to update this so that it does. We can do stuff with goats and things. I can do this. I can put this together. I don't know if I want to. That's my trouble now. Come on, save it, Thompson. I'll give it a moment. Don't make me turn off Dropbox. This is stupid. Okay, I'm getting a little bit frustrated, chat. I'll be honest. I don't like this. This is my trouble. I don't like this. I don't like the whole idea of this. No, because even the mod I'm thinking of downloading right now is not going to fix what I want to fix. No, I do know what I want. Nope. In play. Where are you? Move. I want the move plateable mods. There it is. That's the one I want. Install that. I'm gonna have to go and alter. I'm gonna have to create my own version of the Edible Triggers mod that has all of these placed how I want them placed for this map. So I'm gonna basically have to create Edible Productions Oak Bridge or something like that, and do these and position these. Hey Jesse, welcome along. Yeah, so now if I move this, so I can move the all stores. Can I rotate? I should be able to rotate it. Yeah, that's up and down. Ah, there we go. But this is the thing. So this is constructed in such a way that if I now go and move this, oh, yes, move all spheres bales. Oh, it does actually move it as a full thing. Perfect. Right. Okay. So I can then, yeah. Interestingly, I can't pick up the dairy point there. Right. Okay. What I want actually is the I've just had an idea. Okay. Is there a spinnery on here at all? Okay, I've had an idea. I know what I'm going to do. No, I'm going to use the old dairy sell point. I'm going to show how easy it would be to update this map. No spinnery. Yeah, okay. Right. I don't need that. I don't need that. I need Oakbridge. Map. Placeables. Dairy. We have an existing dairy placeable on Oakbridge. So we open up that. See, this is the problem with it. It has no... If I open up the map itself... where are you? Where are you? There's a spinnery building on the map and there's no spinnery, which is what makes me laugh. Knowing that we've got separate placeables as part of the map means that I can add placeables into the map and I can build stuff into the map, which is great. So I can make my own version of Oakbridge now, where I have placeables built into it in the right places, making sense. So yeah. Hey, Eager Gaming, welcome along. Where am I going? Nope, wrong end. I want to be down this end here. Nope, still the wrong place. Main farm, south. This is where I want to be. So, amazingly, we got this here, and we got... That's interesting. So we've got no trigger stuff there. But we also don't seem to have... Unload trigger marker there. Warning stripe. There are the warning stripes. So why can I not see the warning stripes? Right. So that's good. They're non-renderable train decal under the shape. Ah, okay. Thank you, Death's Pledge. So if I was to duplicate those, this is where we start having fun. Look at the addable triggers mod. No, I don't want to look at the addable triggers mod, actually. I want to look at Bakery EU mod. So production point. Yeah. At the front there like that. So stuff I need to grab from this mod. Pretty much most of what I've got on here. Production point, pallet spawner. Yeah. selling station is the bit there. Okay. Yeah. So that is all fine. On here. Yeah. Okay, that I want to keep. That's fine. What I then want from here is the production point and the pallet spawner. Okay. Yep. So copy those and hope that things are where they should be. Okay. P. Paste. Why are you not pasting them? Giant editor, you are extremely frustrating. No. I can duplicate them. I can copy them within here. How to look at an i3D in a text editor. Right, what am I looking for? I am looking for production point. Yeah. Shape name, node, shape ID, trigger, collision mask, receive shadows, material IDs 18. So yeah, production point. I need to know what material ID 18 is. Material ID 18. Is that? Oh, having to copy it across in this way is going to be a pain. No. And no. Right, we've got very few materials, so that's good. And even better, it already exists. It's material ID 5. No, this isn't going to work because I need the shape ID and I don't have the shape ID and this does not work this way. I am an idiot. Don't save that. Yeah, I need to actually copy the shape across and that's the trouble. Right. That's the shape file there, and if I open that up, yeah, it just produces that, which is gobbledygook. And because I can't copy the shape across, it causes issues. So that's never gonna work. What I was doing then is never gonna work. Ping me a quick note. Thank you, Death Pledge. What, on Discord? Thank you. Thanks, Death Pledge. Yeah, I'll or on oh no, on Twitch. Where did you send that? On Discord, yeah. Okay, thank you, Death Pledge. Right, let's download that. Download. Put this in my folder that I'm working on. Extract that. So this is a version of, yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Despledge. That's fantastic. Right. So what I'm going to do is use this as the basis for everything. So we'll start off with the fact that I want to get these wider. So I'm going to save this as, so this is going to be my source. So I want to put this on the desktop. And we're going to make everything from that. Move that to the desktop. Production point is there. Selling station is there. Pallet spawner there. Area start is there. So which is my tip area? Selling station. Okay. So selling station and warning stripes 1. No, warning stripes 2. Warning stripes 1 and the selling station. We want to move those right away that way. And then warning stripes 2 and our production point. We want to move. No. The pallet spawner and warning stripes 2, we want to move quite a way that away. So if I now look at both sets of warning stripes, hopefully that's good. Right, so this this should then close that. Gonna remove the addable triggers out of here because we don't need those. Awesome. Thank you, Death Pledge. Hey, Mighty 007. Welcome along. I might have missed, but did I ever find out which mod was causing the problem with my save game? Oh, what? On the multiplayer? No, I had to completely reinstall FarmSim. It wasn't a mod. No, I don't want to. No, go away. I don't want the new Discord overlay, please. Yeah. What the logo that is. Start. More dairy production in the store. Like I said, it's great. No, that's awesome, Deathpatch. I can. Yes. You're having the same issue now. What with the sound? I had something corrupted in FarmSim, and I had to do a complete reinstall of FarmSim. Mighty 007. That was the only way I fixed it. Just don't delete all your save files and everything. I haven't even got into setting up the other stuff I want to set up because I want to set up a either a sheep pasture or a goat or a pig pasture. Oh god, no. No, where's Discord? I actually want to close Discord. There it is. No, you get an option to delete your saves or not. make sure you go for the not deleting of the saves. Right. So, new plateable. I think Death's Pledge has come through for me. Yeah. Okay, so in answer to my question there, if I put that there, area is restricted. Right, so that is great. That actually is not in a bad position. That could move backwards a little bit, so we can move that back and a bit closer. This needs to move over and back. Okay, good. Right, so save that. We'll do a complete quit. Dynamically loaded parts are... Okay, so there's a couple of bits that, yeah, that might need fixing on it. Right. Production point doesn't need moving. Warning stripes. So that and that. All of that I want to move backwards and to about there. And then all of that I want to move back to about there, I think. And a little bit over that way. So what's the position of that? So minus 1.22 minus, okay. Selling station. Okay, just gonna turn that around and we'll move across and just make sure. Yep, I'm happy with that. So save that, close that. It would be Tazoslo that Adam, but what I'm going to be doing with these, Crofter, is because Death's Pledge has sent me over has sent me over something to work with. I can create all the production points I need to place into the map, completely custom to the map. So that works perfectly for me. Yeah, I'll go into the XML and comment that out in a moment. Thank you, Death's Pledge. So I'll be able to go through now and just create a load of custom triggers and custom production placements for Calmson, and for Oakbridge. There aren't many that I want to do. I want to do the dairy, I want to do the spinnery, and I want to do a bakery. Are the 3 main ones I want to do. Oh, and I want to try and do a warehouse if I can as well. But the warehouse might be a little bit more involved as a production place. But now that I've got one, I should be able to create the others fairly quickly. Feeling a bit more positive now, chat. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so close with that one. That is almost perfect. We need to come over a little bit more with that. And I'm very happy with that. That is exactly where that should be. So, yeah, we need to come a little bit further over with this one. And, yeah, that will be perfect. Right, so let's quit. No, let's do the quick quit. Mr. Mike Gaming needs some seeds, please. If we got a so warning stripe, and it's the pallet spawner we want. That much. I think this is where things get tinkery. You're going in and out of stuff, making small changes, tinkering it, getting it back, and yeah. I might try and put these all in the same mod file, actually, if I can. Make an adjustment and reload while you're still good. Yeah, you could probably still do that, actually. There must be a reload. There must be a reload stuff. Can't find it in the commands. Thank you, Mighty 007. You know how to shake it all about. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to take a quick bathroom break once I've done this test. Then I'll be right back. Might refill the old drink. Yeah, I'll refill my drink at the same time. I think we might be going a little bit longer today, chat, because we're now making progress. Right. Okay. Oh, do you know what? Can I live with that? I might be able to live with that. Right, do we have any milk in this? We do not. Fill that with milk. Unloading point works brilliantly. Very happy with that. Right, so let's turn on the buttermilk, activate, turn on the cheese, turn on the bottled milk. Okay. The other thing I want to check is sugar. Can I drop off sugar into this as well? So I need to spawn a pallet of sugar. There we go. Right, and then turn on super strength. Yeah, sugar goes in there. And ooh. Oh, yeah. Out of the trigger, back into the trigger. Now I should be able to create chocolate. Yep. Okay, right. Let's speed up time and see if we get anything out. And do we have a clean log? I think we have a clean log other than that lighting issue, don't we? Yeah, error index not found, light switched, switch 1. So yeah, I've got that dynamic linking node to turn off. We should get butter out first, looking at this. Oh, and bottled milk and butter. I just want to check that stuff actually spawns. Here we go. We're going to get some bottled milk out. Oh, yeah, look. Here we go. So stuff's actually spawning. Fantastic. That is working. I am happy with that. I am very happy with that. So now we can get rid of this sell point. I can delete that out of the map because we don't need that. Which is very cool. Half tempted to remove that from the map as well. But yeah, no, that's very cool. That works. Right. So the next one is in front of here. We just want to put a... we just want to place a spinnery, which we should be able to do. Yeah, stuff is spawning there. Thank you, Death Pledge. That has been very, very, very helpful. And now I've got base for the rest. Yeah. So let's try creating a spinnery in. So we're going to try creating a spinnery in a moment. What I want to do first is quit out of here. We will fix that other bit, and then we're going to try. I'm going to try and do is, yeah, we're going to try and create a set of plants. So, what was the bit I need to deliver? I had to delete dynamically loaded parts. Let's actually open it in the editor, shall we? Bye-bye. There it is. So that can come out. Actually, that can come out, and we'll leave that in there just in case it needs it. Thank you, Crofter. Right, I am just gonna go for a quick bio break. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, chat. Right, I'm back. Okay, so with that done, what I'm thinking we can do now is have a look at the mod disk here. Yeah. I'm going to add that in, and we're going to make this spinnery. And we're going to call this Oak Bridge set of instructions to fit locations. There we go. Is that all right? Is that all right, Dead Spledge? Thank you. I might, if anybody wants, no, I suppose I would like to release these on the Discord, but I might have to look at some of the other, because it's got that sign in it from the other bit, hasn't it? I might have to remove the sign. I wonder, actually. That might be the way to go. Otherwise, the only thing that's from the other placeables thing is that sign, isn't it? Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, that would that might work. Okay. Let's save it on the DRT. Yeah, it's just that sign. I might have to remove. I might remove that sign, and then I can release this as a little thing that, if anybody wants to go from my series, I might release my initial placeable setup as well. Right. So. This is going to be Oak Bridge. Mods just dropped. Let's have a look. What's today? Let me guess. There's an update to the... what the hell is an Agriflex? Bruh. Oh, the case... the 720s dropped. Nice. Silo King, Stacklight Pack, Double Bar, Mower. Grimmy GF 94. Hey, look, we got some 3-meter cultivators. Okay. Some nice trailers in here. Some nice overloaders. Anything particular? Another wheelbarrow. Sugarcane and poplar for K90. Multi-planter. Oh, really? What's that? Sugarcane, poplars, and potatoes can be planted with this fictitious planter. Sapphire bale fork, Poland big bags pack. Seasonal prices. Isn't that what we get already? Ooh, a Xylon weight. Oh, that's quite cool. I like that. Production info hub, enhanced seasonal prices and enhanced seasonal prices. British field gates. Oh, fantastic, Red Dog. Thank you. Fermenting silo, fertilizer plants, bioplastics factory, placeable refill tanks, bulk storage, big white farmhouse. And what are our updates? Oh, field service trailers had an update. Firewood production has had an update. Large silo pack. Okay, some nice mods. No new maps today. But some nice looking new mods. Yeah. Anything that really stands out to me? Nothing that massively stands out to me today is something I massively want. Oh, hang on, is this it's got a cutter on the front. Oh, wow. It does cotton bales. Wow, that's an interesting piece of kit, chat. It's got a front PTO and front 3-point. It does... It does grass. Mosen does grass. It does poplars. And it does cotton. That is a very interesting mod. It's hybrid pickup can strip cotton and cut and chop poplar. That is a very, very fictitious machine. Cool. Some nice mods there today. Right, so I'm gonna go into the Dairy i3D. We've got an original copy, so if I want to get this back in I can, but I think we're gonna have to remove no, we're gonna have to remove it. So there we go, visuals. It's just the sign, so we'll remove that. Save. Okay, then I can copy this. All right, and we're going to call this spinnery. Actually, I'm not going to copy that. No, we're going to take the original one because it's... I'm going to take these ones because this is closer to what I want. So copy to that. No. Copy those 3 to there. And call these Spinnery. Right, and then those 3, no, those 3, not those 4, into that. Okay, and then bring this up. Nope, edit that. Open with. Right, so name. Oak Bridge Generate or I'm gonna change that in a minute. Yeah. Okay, so now I need to go and find a Spinnery mod and basically copy the bits out of there, all the fill types and everything. Now I have that load of productions that I downloaded. Production point pack, production, Spinnery U. Spinnery.xml. Open with code split left. Right, all I need is the inputs and outputs. So production points, yeah. That should be this is all I need. Player trigger, yes. Hey, Camper Boy, welcome along. Later, Share. Thanks for joining us. No. Right, no, I need to be a little bit more nuanced than this. Productions. This, okay. So productions. Want to replace those. Okay, then storage. Yeah, I want to replace those. Selling station. I want to... Right, this is a pallet trigger and a bale trigger that I want. See, this is where it's slightly different. So the pallet trigger, we want wool cotton. then I need to work out, I think basically bale trigger. Yeah, and then the trigger node. So this is the thing. I need this and Control C. That. Right. And then, yeah, I need to look at the exact fill trigger in here. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Yeah. Spinnery i3D. I'm looking for 8-1. Selling station should be 8. Yep. And 8-1 is exact fill node. No trigger marker. Okay. I am going to duplicate that, I think. Yeah, I'm going to delete that. Yeah, I'm going to copy that. And make that. Can I move that up? I move up. Up. Delete that. To rename that bale trigger. That's what it's called in here, isn't it? Bale trigger, yeah. And this here will be called bale trigger. Here is bale trigger, and then unload trigger comes off. Spawn stuff stays the same. Player trigger, dairy work. Okay, yeah. Okay, got you. Okay, good. I think that works. Bale trigger, pallet trigger. Yeah, okay. I also want to rename that to spinnery shed. Right, okay. Mod desk, spinnery, dairy, yeah. Okay. Sim should swear at me now, I think. Oh yeah, I need to go and change the save game. It is 7 that we need to change. So 7. Placeables. There we go. So it should be the last placeable I edited. Right down the bottom. Yeah. Oak. Ridge. Actions. Oak. Ridge. Okay, check that that naming is right. No, it's got underscores in it. Need to come out anything to do with lights. Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry. So that's dynamically loaded parts. That's the bit I need to remove. Thank you. Knew there was something I'd forgotten. Afternoon, Red Dragon. Awesome. Yeah, I'm doing a bit behind the scenes stuff today. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back. While Farm Sim's loading up, I just need to go and grab my drink because I forgot it. Right, I'm back. Yeah. We're getting there, Steam fan. We're getting there. I've had a load of help. It's been awesome. That is still in here and still appears to be working, and we now just have this here rather than the sign, which is great. So let's see if the spinnery works. So we're going to build. Good. Oh, I like that. That seems... Yeah, it's quite a way back from it. So that's why it's lifting up. So I need to move the trigger point forwards, I think. Part of me wants it to unload over here and output here, because there's a whole load of... Yeah, so we need to move all of those back. And yeah, okay. Ooh, wow. Store spinnery PNG, yeah. Productions. Bale trigger. Placeable production point. Bale trigger 0 does not have bit 18. Trigger dynamic object set. Okay. So we've got a couple of errors with this to fix. We need to so I need to see what set. Hey, New Day Zero, welcome along. I'm going to open up this and have a look at my bale trigger in this. Selling station, bale trigger. Interesting. What does it need set? What was that error we were getting? Okay, error. Yeah, so those can't be loaded. That's fine. Error. Right. Bale trigger node does not have bit 18 set. Trigger dynamic object. It's the rigid body tab. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong file now. Selling station, bale trigger, rigid body toe. But that will need a but yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. I copied dynamic. It needs to be set to dynamic. There we go, that should do it. We'll be able to download this version of the map. So what I'm gonna do, Singularity DJ, and because Death's Pledge is awesome and said you run with it now, Via. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to place all these productions in, and then I will release this mod with all these extra productions in, and I will release a new placeables file, so that if you start a new save on Karmsen, all you do is you start a new save, you come out and you replace the placeables file with the one that comes with the mod, and that way it will remove the old placeables and put in the new productions and things. So it'll do things like it'll remove the old dairy and it'll put the new one. It'll put this production in and things, and hopefully I should be able to set them up so you can buy them and things like that. So yeah, that's my plan, is to set it up so that people can add these and add them where I've added them as well. Is my idea. Right, that should have fixed that. No, I don't want to change that. Right, the other thing is I do need to open this up because I want to move things around a little bit. Howdy, Mini Bales 4289, welcome along. So it's, yeah, unfortunately it's an edit for PC players. I could try and get these released on the mod hub. Right, okay, so yeah, we want to move these back. So warning stripes, the selling station and the pallet spawner. I want to move these backwards. Okay. So I put my finger on my screen. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Save that. This map needs a rework. I may have said that at some point. I need to close giants at it up. Oakbridge Farm BF edition. I don't think Oxy would go for that. I've been a touch too critical, I think. Slightly worried that it asked for that. 3 o'clock. We've got about another half an hour, but I think we're just about there. Yeah, so that will now place right in front of there. Place it like creates fabric. Cotton and wool will create fabric. Fantastic. Right, let's spawn a wool pallet. Ooh. Don't think we're out of the woods yet, chat. Nope, that went in. Oh, bale. I need bale. Oh. No. Spott. Bump. Yay! So our new, our bale, that isn't working. And it gave me that error again, that dynamic. Out. Bale unload trigger type cotton. Yeah. Does not have bit 18 trigger dynamic object set. Hang on. So my trigger node is that rigid body, dynamic. Let's compare that to, have I just made a mistake here? No, is that EU debt? Nope, that's not the one I want. Close that file. Close that file. It's been re-EU this. Trigger should be static, then it presses down dynamic object. Fail trigger shouldn't be. Okay, I can see. Firstly, that shouldn't be that, and then this should be. This shouldn't be a vehicle trigger. This should be a dynamic object trigger. That one. Okay. Yeah, that should do it. Hey, John Granger, welcome along. Let's see if it swears at me again. At least you can now edit the map and delete buildings. Yeah. Well, I'm not actually altering the map, so I'm trying to do this now without actually altering the map. Now that I know certain things that are unnecessary. I'm expecting red for it failing to load the PNGs. Oh yeah, it wouldn't be modding without the log being all colourful. Right, here we go. Can't load resource, production points for spinnery shore. Well, it's not taking the cotton bale, and it's not swearing at me. The cotton bale is inside the trigger. Delete and place again. Oh, what? The spinner. Okay. Yeah, okay. God, I need to turn that off. Let's get bale moved out the way first. Build. Oh, I don't have anything physical to collect. That's annoying. I can't get rid of that. I'm gonna have to go and edit the XML. Right, where's my... Go. So you can't actually delete these or sell them is the only thing. You can buy them, but you cannot sell them. Hi, Solero. Yeah, Solero. I have to pass your name every time. Those threes throw me off.
Oh no. Anyway.
How you doing, Aso? Right, let's try placing it again. You untick none. Okay. I'll have a go at that in a minute. Let's move this out of the way first.
Steam Fan V123 asked me, can VF cook toast? Can Virtual Farmer cook toast? Right, listen here. You panini head first. You take the bloody bread, shove it in the toaster, like Virtual Farmer does with everything. Then you burn it till it's charcoal. Is that cooking to you? It's a disaster.
I can't get toast according to Gordon. Nope. It still does not like my cotton bale. No, school run in about 45 minutes. Why don't you like my cotton bale? Oh no, Aso. Don't need this open anymore. Oh, yeah, sorry. I see Death Fletcher saying that he's heading off on the school run. Only thing I can see difference. Can't copy and paste it annoyingly, but it's just a point. The AI node unload trigger AI node. Unload trigger AI node is 11:14. Fail trigger AI node I don't think is used anywhere else. No, it doesn't used anywhere else. Yeah. Fail trigger is correct. Hey, so I'm trying to create some productions for Oakbridge. Rigid body. Oh, okay, so that's fine. Rigid body type static. Compound, okay. Right, those all match. Visibility condition. Use parent. Use that. Okay, I think I know what my error was. I think it was that I had a dynamic and it should have been static. So we'll give that a go. I know I said that. Oh. So do you think I should put the drop-off point for this one in front of the stack of bales at the side, or should we leave it where it is? Tempted to do it over by the stack of bales at the side. Okay. Build productions that yay! It's working! Plastic, activate that, activate that. Let's get a pallet of wool. Oops. Where I have more room to act, yeah. Well, I think in both cases there's plenty of room to access it. I think over here we've got lots of wool and it's a bit more obvious. Over here, that's gonna need, yeah, removing and changing. Yeah, that's right. Let's just check that this is spawning stuff then. So we'll take time forward lots. Next, I want to make it so that we can actually remove them if we want. It is actually producing stuff, which is great. There's a thing. spawning stuff. Look, chat, we've got stuff. So that's working. Fantastic. Absolutely perfect. Right, so I want to remove this. I also want to make these removable and movable. So let's save this. "100 days till FarmCon." Oh my god. Yeah, so now I want to be able to reposition this and redo it. So let's save that. If I make the warning sides rigid bodies, that should... give me something to that's it. Yeah, okay, save that. Do the same with dairy. Good to see you. All right, thank you for the lurk, mini bales. So we're going to make these rigid bodies, and that should then allow us to sell and move these. If I'm right. Yeah, at least I got to drop. I'll be able to afford the flights as well, which is good. Which is, yeah, it's very good. I'll be able to call the flights. Right, what else do we need? We need a bakery. We need... What are the basic productions that people would want on this map? My thoughts are a bakery, a spinnery, a bakery, a spinnery, a dairy, and a sugar factory. Is there anything else? Well, actually, we'll have a look at what productions there are, and then we'll go, oh yeah, we should have one of those in. Right. Can I now select these? Because I'd like to reposition them into the place they should be. Yes, I can. Fantastic. So I should be able to select this, move it. No. Let this, move it. No. hoping that's straighter now. No, that's not straighter. That's nowhere near straighter. Move. Getting closer. Oh, hang on. No. That's better. There we go. Raid, I got Twitch raid. Agra Fightful back 1980 raiding the party too. Welcome, 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 raiders. Yes, I managed to get the bell trigger to work. Yep, that's pledge. I hadn't set it to static. I still had it as dynamic. But yeah, that's now fixed, and I've positioned that, and it's all good. Also, I've set these to be rigid, so now that you can move and delete them and everything. Right, so that's great. Let's have a look at the productions that we can place and see what we might want. Right. So BGA, I'm not worried about. Bakery, I need a piece of paper. So, we have got a dairy. We've got a spinnery. So dairy I've got, spinnery I've got. I think we probably want... I think we want a bakery. Definitely want a bakery in the map. Carpentry, I think I can just do a straight up placement of that. Cement factory don't need. Cereal factory I don't need. Dairy we've got. Grain mill. I want to put in a grain mill. But I might just put in a placeable windmill for that. Paper factory, oil mill. Don't think we want an oil mill. Don't want a paper factory. Sawmill. Spinnery. Sugar mill. I want a sugar mill. Although I might call that a sugar beet factory. Tailor shop, debris crusher. Cooper, no. Rope maker. Oh, do we want a debris crusher in? What's it got? Tailor shop, no. Bakery, dairy. Potato, oh, potato processing. Yeah, preserved food factory, I don't think we need. You see, this is the thing. So, I think over here, we could put in a few items because we've got a few sell points here. We've got a lot of sell points in a very small area. And I'd quite like to put in, for example, no, Ooh. There's no sell point in front of these, but this could be a grain mill. In fact, what is that at the back there? I think that might be cement. But that could be a grain mill, possibly. You know, we could have a load of... We've got a debris crusher in here already. We could have a load of production places here for this kind of... For stuff here. Yeah, clocks go forward. A pizza palace, but I'm very tempted to do that elsewhere. Oh, there's also somewhere... We could do something with this building here. Should this could be our bakery. Yeah, we got a few places here we could do some stuff with. Maybe. I think. Get a few productions into here. What else we got? Yeah, I think we could do a preserved food factory. Dairy, grain mill, grape processing, oil mill, sawmill. Yeah, okay. So what do we think to this, chat? What do we think to this? Having so we've got a dairy and a spinnery. I think we could do a bakery, a grain mill, although I don't know whether to put that in as this building up the top here, or whether to put a windmill in somewhere on the map. Bakery, grain mill. It is, yeah. I've got 10 minutes, Mystic. Grain mill, sugar mill. I'm tempted to put in a big sugar mill. Potato processing plant. We could have one of these as that. And preserved food factory. I definitely think one of these could be a preserved food factory. I'm very tempted to do a bakery, a preserved food factory. And what does a potato processing plant look like? Binary, tater stock, debris crusher, sugar mill. So sugar mill looks like that. And actually is not that big. Ooh. I got this nice industrial area in the middle of the map that's just got stuff that is unneeded. Keep it in that area. Yeah, I'm thinking of keeping keep everything in this area. So we could do this as an actual placeable here. And that, I don't think that would look out of place. The fewer ones I have to actually create myself, the better. So I think I can create a bakery. So let's head up there. Because the other place for making stuff is up here. That we could put stuff. And there's such a large area up here. What's that? So that's the sawmill. So that's the sawmill. There's this big area up here that admittedly has cars and things in it, but you could put something up here as well. Yeah, you can sell that, but I'm quite happy to leave that sawmill there. What I'm looking for at the moment is the potato processing plant. Potato processing plant. There we go. Oh, we could get rid of the sawmill and put that up here. I'm half tempted to get rid of the saw. I'm half tempted to move the sawmill actually. Love this mod. This mod is cracking. Like that, and put it up here by the might have to move it a bit just to get the new ground done, but if I move the sawmill over here like this, so move the sawmill up there. I'll sort the land underneath it first, and then we free up a whole load of space up here. Can I get rid of that? I can't get rid of that. But it doesn't matter if, yeah. I might have to clean things up a little bit with the object hider mod, but yeah, we might have to clean some stuff up, because I've got signs that say site safety, and I've got some floaty bits here, but I can get rid of those. I think I can either go into the map and delete those, but yeah, I think that works pretty well for me. And that's parked there and looks actually quite good parked there. Yeah, I might have to go into the map and delete some bits, I think. But that's okay. I can work that. How you doing, Manic Martins Gaming? So I've got potato processing plant in. I think I might try and stick the sugar mill at the back here. I think there's a nice space in this corner, which then sort of makes it an extension of that. Admittedly, I might have to go in and delete this shed. Yeah, I'll get the object hider mod, I think. No, that's not what I want. I want the sugar mill, yeah. Right, that. No, it's got to go in this way around. If it goes in this way round, not quite gonna fit in there. So yeah. Gotta. That's why it collides. That's annoying. That is slightly annoying. To fit in there like that, it's got to go like that, and that doesn't work. It could. No, it can't even go in there like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some deleting or object hiding or something to fit this in, I think. Unfortunately. And even like that. Well, okay, what about like that? No, it sticks too far out at the back. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to clear out some buildings and think to make that work. So preserved food factory is one that I want to make. One of these sell points here I want to replace with. So what sell points do we have up here? Let's have a look. Yeah, see, we've got 4 sell points in a very small area. We got Oaksby, so with farmers market, stores, and bales. Now bales, I think we want 1 sell point for, and we should already have it down the bottom here. So farmers market, yeah. Okay, so I'll go back down here, visit this. We have a bale sell point down here. So what I'm going to do is take this. We're going to take the all sphere bales, and we're going to move it. And oh wow, so if I try and turn that, I know it does turn the whole thing. Okay, move the bale sell point to there. Yep. Okay. So now we can sell bales there, and we can get our animals there. That is a general sell point. I think that I want to turn. Move down, move across. And that'll just give us a general sell point in here. Okay, so we've got a general sell point in the corner here. We got the dairy here, and I need to try and delete this dairy sell point here. I could put the all sales over here, but I kind of want to put a warehouse in somewhere. 46. Okay, I'm gonna have to save this at this point. I might be on this evening if I'm still mucking about with this, but yeah, I've got to go and pick the kids up from school. So yeah, I might be on later and have a muck around with this. It'll be a very impromptu stream if I am. Am I still looking forward to the new job? Absolutely looking forward to the new job. Right, let's see if we can go and raid. Who is about today? you yesterday? Oh, Average is playing Atomfall. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing Atomfall, by the way. So come join me for that. We'll be on Victor Foxtrot over on YouTube. We're going to go and raid Silver Fox Sheen, who's playing some Mortimer Island. So go say hi to him. As I said, I might be back on later if I'm still mucking about with this and trying to get this set up. I obviously need to get it set up before the weekend and before Sunday's episode, or before Sunday's premiere. Yeah, so let's say a couple of thank yous. Master John, thank you for resubscribing to Prime. You are awesome. Blood Wolf NL, thank you for resubscribing as well. You are awesome. Without, thank you for resubscribing too. You are awesome. And yeah, that's everybody for today. Today's video dropped just under an hour ago, so go check out today's video. Tomorrow's video will be available for early access in the next hour or so. It's fully rendered and I just need to get it uploaded and sorted, so that will be available later. And yeah, as I said, I might be live again tonight fiddling about with this. If not, I'll be live tomorrow with some Atomfall because I want to try that game out. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share if you are over on YouTube. Massive thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers, my YouTube channel members, and my patrons. You guys have kept the lights on around here for the last 16 months, and you've helped the channel to grow and continue to do so as well. So thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world to me. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.